Is it really possible to turn just $1,000 into a small fortune in 24 hours? At first, it sounds completely outrageous, something out of a clickbait headline. But in today's volatile financial world, where cryptocurrencies pump overnight and stocks spike on a single tweet or press release, the idea felt worth testing. I wasn't looking to gamble or promote a get-rich-quick scheme. I wanted to push my skills to the limit-apply strategy, speed, and discipline to see just how far I could stretch $1,000 in one day. This was an experiment rooted in curiosity and challenge, not blind luck. I've always been intrigued by those stories online. Someone wakes up, puts $500 into a meme coin. I started by dividing my capital evenly. I placed $500 into a fast-moving cryptocurrency that was trending heavily on social platforms like Reddit and Xpoint. It had low market cap, decent liquidity, and had just been mentioned by a well-known influencer. The remaining $500 went into a tech stock I'd been monitoring for weeks. The company was approaching a product launch and had strong pre-market momentum. Both choices were based on research price history, volume trends, sentiment analysis, and possible news catalysts. Every dollar was put to work with intention. Within the first few hours, things started moving. The cryptocurrency jumped by about 7% after a massive influencer with millions of followers tweeted a one-word comment with the coin's ticker. That small moment created a wave of FOMO buying, and my portfolio got its first adrenaline hit. I was excited but cautious. I set a mental stop-loss to protect gains and kept refreshing my charts like a maniac. Meanwhile, my tech stock was slowly climbing. Then, out of nowhere, a leaked product review began circulating on tech blogs, and the stock began to spike fast. That's when I decided to pivot. I took partial profits from the crypto investment and doubled down on the tech stock. It felt like the right play, but as is often the case in markets, the crypto started to dip hard within minutes. I narrowly escaped a deeper loss, which reminded me that speed is everything in high volatility environments. That was a crucial turning point in the challenge. I realized this wasn't just about profit, it was about survival. I had to stay calm, stay sharp, and protect my capital while still hunting for opportunities. Next, I identified a biotech company that had just received FDA approval for a new drug. The news had barely hit mainstream media, but financial forums were buzzing. I shifted a chunk of my capital into it. The volume was picking up and the chart showed a strong breakout. It was risky, but this was a one-day challenge. I had to take bold yet calculated steps. The emotional pressure at this point was enormous. I had multiple tabs open, news feeds, charting platforms, Twitter threads in. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen for more than a few seconds. Every market move felt personal. Every percentage swing felt amplified. Throughout the day, I had to adapt fast. Some moves worked, others didn't. But the key lesson was this. It's not about being right all the time. It's about reacting quickly when you re-wrong and pressing when you re-right. Late in the day, the tech stock exploded nearly 30%. After an official press release confirmed stronger than expected demand for the product, I didn't hesitate. I sold at the spike and locked in my gains. By the end of the 24 hours, I had turned my $1,000 into a jaw-dropping $5,000. It wasn't just luck. It was a combination of research, risk tolerance, timing, and emotional control. Sure, luck plays a role in any short-term success, but without a plan, it would have been easy to blow it all. This challenge taught me more about market psychology, execution speed, and portfolio management than weeks of passive investing ever could. Would I do this again? Absolutely, but with more structure. Next time, I'd build a diversified plan with tighter risk controls and perhaps a longer time frame, say 72 hours. In fact, I'm already planning my next challenge, turning $500 into profit over 3 days using dividend-paying stocks, crypto staking, and high-yield saving strategies. It'll be slower, but potentially more sustainable and just as exciting in its own way. So here's my question for you. If you had just 24 hours and $1,000 to invest, what would you do? Would you go all in on a low-cap crypto, bet on a breakout stock, or try your hand at options trading? Drop your ideas in the comments. Might just take one of your strategies for the next video. And if you want to watch the full journey of this insane 24-hour challenge, make sure to hit that subscribe button. so you don't miss a second of the next experiment.